Hello, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Wednesday, the 21st of September, 2022. I'm Jeannie. I'm so happy you've decided to come along for the ride today. Well, as I said, it is September 21st. According to the calendar, it is the first day of autumn. How exciting is that? But according to the weatherman, well, it's actually going to be the hottest day in the month so far. It's supposed to go up to 99 degrees today in Southeast Alabama. So you hear that report and you look at the calendar and you go, it ain't necessarily so. That was a song from a Broadway show many years ago, and I'm sure you've heard the term used before. But there's a lot of things in our lives that we go through where it turns out to be just that, not necessarily so. I'll give you an example. Say you decide to go to that restaurant that you've been hearing advertised on television, the one that's supposed to have the most delicious steak you will ever eat that you'll ever put in your mouth. So you go all the way over there and you order one of their steaks, which wasn't cheap, by the way, and you put it in your mouth, and as you're chewing that piece of tough shoe leather, you say, it ain't necessarily so. But there's a lot of other more serious things than that could be going on. You may see a couple that and they've gone through some hard times and that kind of thing. But you just say, well, they'll get over it. Everything is fine. There's no problem there. So, I'm sure everything is just going to be okay. Well, it ain't necessarily so, especially when they end up in divorce court. Or you find out that maybe one of them has a drinking problem or that they fight all the time, but they keep on a good facade. They keep on a happy face. And when in fact, they're not happily married at all, it ain't necessarily so. There's a lot of things out there that people are going through, experiences that they're having or difficulties in life. And if you don't share and bear one another's burdens and help each other out, then you won't know, because you'll think it's one thing when in fact it ain't necessarily so. So I encourage you, boys and girls, if there's things that maybe you're going through in your life, or maybe you have a hint that I'm not saying get in people's business. Please, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is, though, if you see that there's a hint maybe of something that's going on, maybe somebody's being abused, or maybe a real trouble and struggle that maybe they're not being able to pay their bills, and you have a hint that something like that is going on, please, I encourage you to be an encouragement to them, to step in, to help them, to ask, is there anything that I can do? Because you may look all happy on the outside, but it may not necessarily be so. So go out and be a blessing to somebody today, okay? You may end up being the only one who is. Love on them. Tell them that you'll help them any way that you can, if you can, without being old nosy body, and just be a blessing, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. JeanneSigler. Go to YouTube and do that, and do search and look me up. And when you're there, also don't forget to press that notification bell, and you will be notified every time another Take Two is premiering. And also, don't forget, every Saturday on UltimateOldiesRadio.com at 9 Eastern and 8 Central, AM and PM, you can hear my program Through the Eyes of a New York Woman. And then on Sundays at 4 Central, 5 Eastern, AM and PM, once again, you can listen on Oldies700.com. That's Oldies700.com. And immediately following that is Chef Michael on the Road. Good programming, good fun, feel good music, okay? And let me tell you, that is necessarily so. So please tune in. Listen, be blessed. Stay cool, Jewel, and I will see you next week when maybe it'll be a little more like fall. Possibly. Then again, it ain't necessarily so. See you then. Bye-bye.